Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub. What's Blazing in Sports, guys? We are here live. Guys, it is official, guys. It's going down. Manny Pacquiao will be returning to action July the 14th in the States, July the 15th in Malaysia. Guys, this one I actually think can be a pretty good fight, guys. For all you boxing fans, for all you Manny Pacquiao fans who want to see him back in action, you're going to get a chance to July the 14th. Who are you picking? So, guys, one, I'm definitely glad that it is official now. I want to see Pac-Man come back just because the way he left. If he would have beat Jeff Horn and they'd have gave him the win from beating Jeff Horn, then I'll be like, okay, if he wants to retire, he can go in the sunset. But guys, since I believe that he beat Jeff Horn and that they, in so many words, set him up to lose that fight, set him up to pass the throne to Jeff Horn, who's done absolutely nothing to deserve it. Guys, listen, Jeff Horn might be the next best thing since sliced bread, but I believe that particular fight, he lost. We're going to find out what he can really do against Terence Crawford, because if Jeff Horn can beat Terence Crawford, there's no doubt in my mind that he will get all the credit in the world. He will be looked at as a true threat, as a true champion in the division, guys. But that's a different story. That's a whole new tale. Let's stick to the strip. All right, so as I read from this article I printed, guys, remember, I use my breaks only to do videos. So please leave a like, a thumbs up, and I will really appreciate if you subscribe to help the channel grow. All right, as I read, Manny Pacquiao versus Matthysse will be on ESPN pay-per-view on July the 14th, and the former 8th division world champion will not have trainer Freddie Roach in his corner. Pacquiao will be trained by Boo Boy Fernandez, who does not have anywhere near the same experience in boxing as Roach, but with everything Pacquiao has learned over the years, he's on cruise control at this point. Guys, listen, we have to stop right there. We have to stop right there. Will not have Freddie Roach in his corner. Ooh, that's a different feeling. That's a different feeling, guys. I'm going to get into that. He's going to have Boo Boy Fernandez in his corner as his head trainer. All right, guys, they got one more little article. I guess this is one of the reasons it could be by. The reasons for Pacquiao switching out Roach for Boo Boy could be numerous. Roach was making a lot of money per fight as Pacquiao trainer. Roach was the highest paid trainer in boxing thanks to Pacquiao. With Boo Boy now the trainer, it's possible Pacquiao is saving a lot of money that he's no longer giving to Roach. You know what? Let's touch on that right there first. I'm sorry. I don't fully believe the reason that he is not dealing with Freddie Roach is because he was paying Freddie Roach a lot of money. I believe he is not dealing with Freddie Roach if this holds true. If this holds true, and Freddie Roach is in fact not his trainer, these are the reasons that I believe so. I believe he lost trust in Freddie Roach. I believe he lost faith. I believe he lost that you was almost like a father to me in the boxing world. Guys, I'm sorry, I just got a text come through. I'm sorry about that. He had a look at Freddie like, is there anybody that I can believe that can train me, that can coach me, that I can take their word for? Is Freddie. And I believe in that Jeff Horn fight, he felt it was a setup. And I believe Manny Pacquiao believes that Freddie Roach was in on it. He doesn't believe that he had the proper training. He didn't get the right instructions during the ring. He felt let down. And you know how it is, guys, when you go back home and your friends start talking to you. Shoot, maybe even Boo Boy Fernandez was talking to him saying, listen, he didn't do his job, man. He didn't do his job. There was things that we saw on the outside that Jeff Horn was doing that you should have capitalized and stopped. And there was things that you could have done, weaknesses we saw in Jeff Horn that he just didn't capitalize. And then they talking about having you fight on the undercard of Crawford versus Horn to sell that fight, to make Horn look like he can sell, to make Crawford look like he can sell, when in fact, people will be buying, if they did buy it, was to see you? Don't do it. Don't do it. And guys, here we are now. Top Rank said that they had Manny Pacquiao under contract for years on years. Kind of find out with this going on that is false. That is false. But guys, Top Rank is still involved in this. I believe I saw something earlier, guys. I can't get to it quick enough that it was Pacquiao idea to get Bob to put it on ESPN and possibly put it on pay-per-view, which is why they say it's going to be on pay-per-view July 14th. But what I'm hearing now that because it might not be a really good seller, it might not in fact be on pay-per-view. I understand pay-per-view because they want the money. They want the pay-per-view money. But this may not be on pay-per-view. That is still yet to be seen where it's actually going to be on. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping to save that money. But let's see, is there anything more interesting before I give you my personal thoughts on this? And again, guys, this live stream is about Manny Pacquiao versus Lucas Matthysse, signed for July the 14th. Who are you betting on? You know what? Let's get into that. Let's just get into how this shapes up. Let's get into that. Manny Pacquiao has shown in his last couple fights that he is not the Manny Pacquiao to old. He is not the Manny Pacquiao that moved up in weight and just dominated. I mean, sure, dominated a lot of his opponents. Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya made him quit. Shane Mosley dropped him. That still may be the only time Shane was dropped in his career. And so many on, guys. Manny Pacquiao was looking like that unstoppable force. And the thing is, time catches up with everyone. Even though I believe he beat Jeff Horn, I did not see the same Manny Pacquiao. I saw glimpses every now and then, but not the same. So let's get to this fight right here. Lucas Matthysse versus Manny Pacquiao. How do I see it shaping up? It's a better fight now than it would have been 5 or 6 years ago. I know a lot of people say it would have been better back then, but to be honest, I think 5, 6 years ago, I think Manny Pacquiao beats Lucas Matthysse very easy, because that's when Pacquiao was still having that blazing speed, tremendous power, and footwork that looks like he's tap dancing on you. He's tap dancing on you. Sorry guys, this weather got my sinuses jacked up, and my speech is very hard, but we're going to get through it. Never mind that. This Pacquiao, his tank is not on E. His tank is not on E. It's not on full, but it's not on E. The real question is how close or how far it is from being a half a tank. Do you see Manny Pacquiao still having over half a tank left in his career to do pull out what he used to do before? Or do you believe that now, he's done a half a tank, man. He's somewhere between a quarter tank and a half a tank, but he's not done. Or listen, you can even say he's done. I don't care. Comment below and let me know. You can tell T-Dub I'm completely wrong. But here we go. I believe this fight still matches up in favor for Manny Pacquiao to win. Manny Pacquiao did have some issues, some trouble, some problems with Jeff Horn because of his size. Jeff Horn took some of the best shots Pacquiao could deliver to him. Even though I thought he won, his size and his reach did have an advantage. Lucas Matthysse is not a natural 147-pounder. Lucas Matthysse did not look like he had the same power at 147 that he had at 140 pounds. He did not have the same speed. Now, Matthysse does better against fighters with his equal reach or maybe shorter, which that should be in his favor against Manny Pacquiao, because he does not do very well against guys that have longer reach. As we've seen in the past, longer reach fighters have gotten the best of him. Even before his last knockout, I believe he was losing the scorecards. He landed a shot to get the win. Either way, he was having trouble. But in this fight, in Matthysse's favor, Pacquiao does not have a long reach. But what's going to go against Matthysse is Manny Pacquiao angles, Manny Pacquiao speed that he still have, and his combination punching, letting his hands fly. Now against Jeff Horn, against Floyd Mayweather, guys like that, Juan Manuel Marquez, in the later fights, a lot of times he couldn't let his hands go because they wouldn't be there. They move a lot. They feel a couple of shots and their footwork will get them out of position where Manny Pacquiao could not follow up. But against Matthysse, who is not really fleet on his feet, I'm not saying he's a dead man walking, but he's not fleet on his feet. And Matthysse is going to be there to catch a lot of those shots. I definitely feel that this fight favors Manny Pacquiao to win. And this is one of them fights, guys, that honestly, Manny Pacquiao cannot afford to lose. If he loses this fight, which I don't believe he'll get robbed on the scorecards. I believe if it's taking place in Malaysia, I believe if anything, the scorecard should favor him. If he loses his fight, if Matthysse gets him, drops him, hurt him, and he loses, Manny Pacquiao will not be able to bounce back from this loss. If Matthysse loses, he will be knocked way back again. Honestly, I believe Matthysse will maybe get a fight again, maybe, but a run into the championship, I don't know, man. This could be the end for both of them. Definitely more the end for Manny Pacquiao because he's been absent. He's not a full-time fighter anymore. But if he wins, if Manny Pacquiao wins, if he goes out there and pulls it off, the speed, the combinations, if Manny Pacquiao can clap them gloves together again, like he used to do against Cotto, when he hit them gloves, I mean, it's time to fight. And typically, you're going to see something really fast and hot coming at you. If he can clap them gloves one more time and hit Matthysse with a 5-piece that make both eyes bleed and get the win, ESPN will be talking about him. Media, YouTube bloggers, T-Dub, what's blazing the sports, will be asking basically, good fight, good win. Is he back? In the next fight, if he wins, Manny Pacquiao has shown interest. He says he's not looking over Matthysse because he feels he is an underdog. I don't feel he's an underdog, but Pacquiao feels he is an underdog. He said he is an underdog. If he wins, he will have a title again. And he would like to fight, if he wins, Lomachenko. And guys, that is a fight that I believe Manny Pacquiao will in fact be an underdog. Because Lomachenko can do a lot of things that Pacquiao done, but he's younger and he's just now, I'm not even sure if he cracked his prime yet. So Pacquiao's over his prime and Lomachenko is not quite cracked his prime yet. I still don't believe we've seen the best out of Lomachenko. And if Pacquiao can pull off that win, which honestly I think it'd be almost kind of set up for them to pass the throne from it'd be trying to get Manny Pacquiao name on Lomachenko's belt. It favors Lomachenko, guys. But right now, I don't got a whole lot to say about that fight. That fight is nothing until Pacquiao wins July the 14th inside the States. Guys, let me know what you think about this fight. Let me know who you're going for, who you're pulling for. T-Dub was blazing the sports, making it do what it do. Better yet, what it does.